Hi, everybody. It's Jules, and I want to welcome you back to the Fifth Year Podcast. Today we have two special guests, Faith and Marquez. Thanks for being here today, guys.
Of course, happy to be here.
I'm so glad. Okay, if you can each say who you are and where you're from and what led you to joining the Fifth Year program.
I'm Faith Black. I'm from Holland, Ohio, and I grew up homeschooled, so I never really had a chance to get out there in the world. So I thought this program would be great for me.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you're here in the program.
Me too.
Yes, I'm very glad you're here, Faith.
Aw.
I'm Marquez Mills. I kind of thought I had a plan, and my whole concept was I have the plan, I just need the platform. So I wanted the resources that Fifth Year had to offer. But I came here and I had that whole plan dismantled.
Okay. Tell me more. What was your original plan?
So I was going to go to nursing school because I'm an STNA by trade. I already have that certificate. I thought I was going to go to nursing school, continue through, then get my NP, become a nurse practitioner, start my own private practice. There's a commercial somewhere with me saying that for a Glass City commercial.
Okay.
Kind of crazy. That was the plan.
Wow. What happened in Fifth Year to change that plan?
My internships, I would say, honestly, through internships and talking with other people who are just as creative as myself, I kind of learned that my passion can be my job. My job can be my passion. They don't have to be two separate things. And I don't have to kind of conform to make something work when I know what I really want to do.
What have you found most valuable with the program?
Definitely meeting new people and just putting yourself out there. Like, the networking is so huge. Like, I have an interview this week with LT Smith, and he's like, you basically have the job. And that's just because I have that connection with him. So that's huge.
Yeah. Tell me more about what that opportunity could look like.
Yeah, so the interview is for a youth sports instructor for the Toledo Mud Hens and Walleye. And I'm hoping that if it goes well, it's just for the summer. But I'm hoping that after the summer, after that job ends, I'm hoping to stay with LT and hopefully find a different full-time position that he is offering. So
Okay. That's awesome. What kind of has been your path in the program so far, Faith?
yeah, so I want to do photography, but I'm not totally sure. I'm working at Sunshine right now, and I absolutely love it. I'm thinking about going back as maybe a DSP, but I'm not totally sure yet.
Okay. So it seems like you kind of have a lot of options floating around in your mind. Where are you at I don't want to say mentally, but where's your head at with all of the different things that you've seen this year? You were obviously exposed to a lot of different careers, opportunities, and people. Where is that kind of left you right now for what could possibly be next?
It's kind of well, there are so many options that I never thought were out there.
Yeah.
So like I said, photography is a huge one. And then I also was thinking about going to carpentry.
Okay.
That's kind of a long-term thing though, because for now I'm just thinking of esports instructor for the summer.
Yeah.
Potentially a few years in the future, but I'm thinking way in the future, potentially being a carpenter. So
Yeah. What kind of sparked that interest?
we had a job site visit there, and we got to know all the ins and outs of it. And there's a bunch of different stuff you can actually do in carpentry, like floor laying, which I thought was interesting because you can kind of insert your creativity in that.
Yeah. It was really cool going on that site visit and seeing all of the different things that they can do there and watching them. Well, we didn't watch them, but seeing the products of the things that they'd done was really cool.
Yeah, site visit really does have a way of sparking some things in you that you didn't know
Absolutely.
you were interested in.
The site visits, you would say, created a lot of opportunities, and then also what are maybe some careers that the site visits totally checked off, not going to do that?
Nursing?
Nursing, okay.
Yeah, so I got to watch a surgery
Okay.
when we went with Mercy.
Yep.
I instantly knew that wasn't for me.
Really?
I actually had to leave during that surgery.
Okay.
I mean, I sat through most of it, but then I had to go because it was just too much.
Yeah.
It felt too heavy in there.
And you probably would not have figured that out. You might be 4 years down the road getting your nursing degree before realizing that that's not for you.
Yeah, I've learned that I'm overly whimsical.
Okay.
I don't like to be tense all the time. I can't do it. Not in a surgery center. not in patient care. I have to be somewhere where I can be me, where I can be free, and where I can breathe.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Can you tell me about your experience with independent living? What's it been like to live on your own in the world of roommates, conflict resolution?
Conflict resolution, that's a big one. Ooh, that's a big one. Having roommates has really taught me that I am a very domineering personality, and that sometimes that has to be put aside
Okay.
for open communication to happen. Because there are things that you would want your roommate to tell you about so that you can fix them, but they're not comfortable telling you about those things because they know how you are. So sometimes you have to look at yourself and you have to make that adjustment, put that to the side and come to them and say, hey, I want this to be a safe space. I want to foster communication between us. How can we do that?
Okay. So that really helped you be able to develop that skill.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else about like independent living? What has that experience been like for you?
Well, I'm a host, so I
Okay.
love hosting get-togethers.
That's
You've been to a
awesome.
few. You've been to a few of them.
You're a good host.
I love a good Uno party.
Okay.
I love to have people over for movies. I love to dance. I love to laugh. I love to yell. I'm probably the worst neighbor in the world, but my guests love me.
That's really cool. I love that you're able to like create an open environment and experience for not only like your classmates, but I'm sure other people as well. So that's awesome. Faith, what about you?
So I grew up with siblings. So I'm like, surely it can't be that different. Oh, it's different.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I know. So I walked through the experience with roommates, and it was so different from what I expected it to be. And I quickly realized that you can't let them just like kind of walk all over you, because I'm a very soft-spoken person. Like, you can do what you want, I don't care. But quickly realized you can't do that with roommates. You gotta set boundaries. You gotta do what you can to kind of keep yourself safe.
Yeah, I really like that. Is there anything else like skills wise that you've learned?
I will say cleaning.
Okay.
So I grew up, cleaning was just a thing that we did on Sundays. I'm talking good music, Sunday dinner being prepared, everybody's up cleaning.
Yeah.
However, I didn't know that you couldn't mix different chemicals together. I thought that would make it cleaner, but they cancel each other out, so it actually doesn't do any kind of favors.
Okay.
I think I learned that from when we had some kind of specialist come in and she did
Yeah.
a cleaning walkthrough for us.
Absolutely.
So there was that, and then I didn't know how much cleaning you actually had to do in the kitchen in terms of bleaching your sink to ensure that it doesn't get moldy.
Okay.
Didn't know a sink could get mold.
It's the things that you learn that you had no idea.
We live and we learn.
We live and we learn. I love that. Okay. What's something you can do now that you couldn't do before?
Drive.
Please share more.
Get into it.
Yes.
No, that's topical. It's a bumpy ride here.
So I got my license, I think, before the program, but I didn't have a car. And so through the program, I learned how to like save and like budget, and that helped me actually be able to buy a car. So
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What has that experience been like for you?
Oh, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
It's so freeing to actually be able to drive. It's definitely worth it. Learning how to budget, it's really not that hard. So it's definitely worth it to take some time out of your day to learn how.
Yeah, I love that. I think Jim does a good job of like helping you guys narrow down, figure out what your budget's going to be. And truly, it's so freeing when you're able to set a budget, because you don't feel like I'm messing up with my accounts when I have an emergency that comes up or things like that. You're able to plan and prepare, and it just feels a lot more freeing. So I love that. Yeah. Do you feel like you've been provided a lot of opportunities through the program?
Now more than ever.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my professional calendar. I just asked Faith to be my assistant. I literally just did, because there's no way. Like, I can't manage it.
What does that actually look like?
So I'm here with you now. I have a meeting in approximately 45 minutes right after this
Okay.
to go and discuss some more fundraising opportunities for my internship, which I've already garnered 3 of those,
Okay.
which are in ink. They are happening. Very excited about that. I think my calendar really has become booked with a lot of meetings, a lot of networking opportunities for myself, a lot of volunteer opportunities too. That is something that y'all stressed a lot that I didn't know I would be as into as I am,
Okay.
especially with Sunshine. Volunteer there too.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love
Kind of
that.
life building.
Interesting. Who would have thought? What do you think what's something about adulting that surprised you?
I mean, when you're an adult, you're really in control of what you do. And that kind of surprised me because I always had like other people telling me what to do and how to do it. But like when you get older, you can do what you want. And I'm not saying you should do something bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can do what you want, but you can do it well.
That's a good point. You can do what you want, but you're not devoid of consequences.
Mm-hmm.
You can skip class, but something's going to follow.
Yeah. Faith, what do you think that's been for you? Do you have like a specific example of maybe something that somebody had always told you what to do, but now you're doing it on your own?
Literally like everything, like scheduling like interviews, like going to the store, going to work, everything like that, just anything adult related. I was like, whoa, we have like choice to do these things. Like every morning we wake up and like, are we gonna do it? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
See.
What kind of keeps you motivated to doing those things?
I'm very like dedicated, so like it's on my schedule. I'm gonna do it. Like you best believe I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it well.
I really appreciate that. I like that. That's
Perfect
awesome.
attendance.
Yes, you do. Marquez, I don't think you answered this yet, but who has had the biggest impact on you this year?
Erica.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Erica. She has taught me that it is okay to be personable at work. You do not have to be stiff as a stick at work. You can be lively. You can be loud. You just got to lock in when you need to, but you can be who you are in the workspace. And that has been something huge that I'm taking away from her.
What does being a trailblazer mean to you guys?
Trying new things. That's huge for me because I would never. Like I said, I was very shy, very quiet. I would never try anything to put myself out of my comfort zone. And being a trailblazer is about trailblazing. And to do that, you have to try new things.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge.
That's amazing.
What does being a trailblazer mean to me? To me, being a trailblazer has meant belonging.
Okay.
There's like a period of life where you just go through, especially after high school, it's like, how do I meet people? After high school, how do I find friends? How do I find people who are in the same mindset as me? It's like almost specialized belonging in a way because we're all here for the same reason. We're all united under a purpose and there's no way that we just can't get along. So it's been belonging and connections and finding good friends.
I think that's a really unique perspective that I haven't thought about before. Like, I feel like sometimes I get so focused on the business connections, you know, figuring out what you want to do after life, after the program.
Postmortem. What do you want to do postmortem?
After the program, but like thinking of it as a way of like, this is you building lifelong connections with peers that you'll have forever. So I think that's really awesome. Any final thoughts that you guys have? Any reflections or things that we didn't hit on that you want to talk about?
Reflection. First semester, I kind of didn't take things as serious as I should have. I would say first semester, I kind of came in thinking I already had a plan. So I thought, okay, well, a lot of this is invaluable to me. I know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I've always been strong in my standpoint to a point of stubbornness. So with that being said, in this latter half of things, I'm kind of utilizing everything. Everything that you guys taught, everything that you guys are saying, I'm taking all of the advice. I'm just being a sponge and I'm already seeing the benefits of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So honestly, my greatest tip is just to be open.
Okay. Yeah. What do you wish you knew coming into the program / kind of what advice would you give to a new student?
That it's okay to mess up sometimes. Like I came in like thinking, okay, I have to be perfect. Like I can't miss no classes. I have to be very respectful, on time. Like I cannot make any mistakes or I'm gonna be like kicked out the program. But I learned that to be human is to make mistakes and it's gonna happen. It just matters how you handle the mistake and how you're gonna fix it and grow from it.
Yeah, that's really good. That's good advice. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too.